Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful day on this beautiful channel. God damn, wrong order, but who cares? We're doing another SFML video up in this biatch, and we're gonna do a game called Cat Doge. Actually, Dodge, but Doge, just like that, because we're cool like that. All right, and I'll let you guess what's going on. How we're gonna make a cat and how we're gonna make a Doge. Well, we're gonna use textures, so that's what's up. We're gonna make a texture thingy and we're gonna be able to do stuff with that, basically. So how do you do that? Well, we're gonna be using something new. We're gonna be using something called a sprite. Now you can use textures on rectangle shapes and circle shapes and all that stuff as well, but I mean, sprite is kind of built for that, so we're just gonna use that instead. Why not? We're gonna make two textures, so we'll start with cat and we'll make Doge. All right, now what's gonna happen is we're gonna have a bunch of cats coming out from the side of the screen, and we're gonna Doge the cats with the Doge. All right, and that's what's gonna happen. So to have a cat, let's say we have a sprite cat. All right, and we're gonna have cat dot. Alright, we're just gonna see what we have. We have get position, we have get global bound, so these two are good. We have get texture and stuff like that, but what we don't have is kind of the set size and stuff like that, because it's dependent on the texture size. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make a texture, cat texture. Alright, now to start off, we're gonna say cat texture dot load from file. So we want to load it from a file. Now I already put them in here. So what I did was I have SFML, I have cat, and I have Doge. I put them in the same directory as my solution, or the project, basically. So or you know, like the project and one step in where I have all my CPP files and stuff like that. Now what we could do, we can make a new folder in here. We could say textures. All right, and we'll just put cat and Doge in textures. And that's a good thing, because then we have everything organized. So textures, and then we're going to do cat.png. Remember to get the extension as well, or the postfix or prefix, whatever you want. You know what I mean. This .png, and then we'll see if cat load from file, because it returns a boolean, and if it doesn't, we'll have some error. All right, we'll have cout could not load cat.png. So we'll know that there was an error, that it couldn't load, and oh whoops, and that we have a problem. So whoops, std, because we're not using that namespace anymore. So std cout blah blah blah. So we have that. Now we're loading the texture. Now assuming that we loaded the texture properly, we're gonna say let's see, you know what we should do, actually we should do a throw could not load cat.png. I never handle the throws, but it doesn't matter. At least we'll get an error, and we can catch that exception if we want to. But still, if that works, then we will do cat dot set texture, cat texture. Right, so I think it sets it as a reference, exactly reference, reset rectangle, no. So now our cat has a cat texture. I'll make a vector out of sprite, and we'll say a cats stds, because we're gonna have a lot of cats. All right, and we're gonna try to actually draw cat window.draw cat, and we'll see if that works, if it loads everything, if it's fine, what's going on. We'll see. Yep, we got cat. Now it's huge. Cat is huge. So what we want to do is we want to, after we set the texture, we want to do cat.setScale, because we don't have set size anymore, we're set scale, vector to f. Now scale is from basically, whoops, I ran that, from 0, where it's either 1, which is the maximum scale, 2, which is double the size, and then 0.5 for half the size and stuff. We're gonna do 0.3f, hoping that that's gonna make our cat a little smaller. Yep, so there are gonna be cats coming out here, even 2 actually, so we have some space to Doge. So we have the scale set down, cats. Now we're gonna try to make a for loop to draw cats.size. Now I learned something from the last video, or the last video, I think, and that has to do with the collision between projectiles and stuff. I think we'll have to use that here, but we'll see. Cats.I. Now we have cats. Let's make cats.pushback sprite, and then copy that from cat. And we just have one texture. Remember, you don't want to load in a bunch of textures. You want one texture, and if you have a bunch of the enemies that are using the same texture, you'll just use those. You don't have to make the same like separate textures. It's gonna take a lot of memory. Imagine putting that picture several times in memory. It's gonna be a lot of times, right? It's better to just have one and then have your cat here, which is better. Actually, it would be better to not make a bunch of sprites, but have a bunch of positions, and every frame draw that cat at several locations at the same time. But we'll be doing this anyway because we're cool like that. We'll draw cats like this, and we'll have pushback cat. Let's see if this works. Maybe it worked. Yep, it worked. Now let's do this. Cats. Alright, and then what we'll have is a cat spawn timer equals 0. We'll have this as an integer. Have that as 10 or 15 actually. We have frame rate limit, remember that. So we have this, and then we'll have update. Where is update? Right here. So if cat spawn timer is less than 15, cat spawn timer, I will increment that. So this is gonna control so we don't spam out cats, alright? And if cat spawn timer is greater or equal to 15, we're going to reset cat spawn timer equals 0. Alright, so update, we're gonna update cats, and we're gonna update Doge. Alright, player, enemies, so we know what's going on, and we're drawing this out. We'll draw out the Doge, window.draw Doge, and we'll actually make a Doge thingy here. Texture Doge text, and then sprite Doge, and then we'll just load Doge text dot load from file text. Remember, we had it in textures, doge.png, and you want to have the backgrounds for these kind of transparent, so everything behind it, like you can't see it here, but it's transparent. Actually, it's not white, it's transparent, so everything behind the picture is going to be whatever color it is behind all of these edges. And you can just search in Google for something with transparent background, and it has to be a PNG because JPEG and JPG don't have support for transparency, so you're gonna want that. You see how it's blue behind there and stuff? It's not actually white, so yeah, it's good to know. So it's gonna load that, and we want the same kind of error checking here. Throw could not load. We'll actually just copy paste all of that. Boom, doge.png. But if it does, then we'll say, and then game loop, then we'll say doge.set texture, doge text, and then we'll say doge.set scale. I don't think we'll want them the same. Vector to f. We'll see. 1.f, 1.f. For now, we'll just see how big it turns out. But until then, cat spawn timer. Alright. If it's 0, we're gonna do cat dot pushback, because every time it reaches 15, we're gonna push back a cat. Pushback sprite cat. Alright, and we're gonna do cat.set position. We're gonna do it at the X position at the end of the screen, to the right of the screen, right edge. They're gonna be moving to the left. Okay, so we're gonna do a for loop for that, so I don't remember. Cats.size. We're gonna go through all the cats and we're gonna move every cat. So cats at position I dot move minus 10 0. So they're gonna be moving to the left. Alright, this is the spawning thingy. Sprite cat set position is gonna be somewhere on the right. So how are we gonna do that? We're gonna do window dot get size dot x, so all the way to the right, minus cat dot get global. This time we don't have get size, so you're gonna have to use get global bounds dot width. So you'll get the width of the actual sprite. It's gonna set that to minus, so we're not gonna be outside of the screen. Actually, you know what? We could be outside of the screen. You just see cats coming in. Shouldn't be a problem. And then do this to random. Anywhere from 0 to from 0 to window dot get size dot y. Alright, window dot get size dot y minus, so we're not outside of the screen, minus cat dot get global bounds dot height. Alright, now that should be, I don't think height is, okay, height is just a float. So and then we'll do integer, because we need an integer here. That should be fine. Pushback cat every time, and then we're just gonna be moving. Now let's see if this works. I'm not sure, guys and girls. We'll see. Okay, that is working. Right, that is kind of fast though. Minus 5, I guess. A 15 is too much. We'll do, or too little, 20. I think a little slower. And then we need something to delete the cats as soon as they get out of the screen. All right. So we'll use this if thingy. If cats.i get global bounds dot, or get position, sorry, get position dot x is less than 0, less than 0, wait, less than 0 minus, yeah, that will bring it into a negative, minus cat dot get scale, no, get global bounds dot width. So why I do this is 0, imagine it being in the top left. If we remove the cat as soon as it's at 0, a little bit less than 0, that's gonna mean that the cat's just gonna pop out of existence in front of us. So what we want is to the right corner of the cat to be outside of the screen as well. So what that does is we're gonna make sure that not 0, but about minus the cat's width, then it's going to be just outside of the screen completely, and then we'll remove it. All right, so then we'll just say cats position cats dot erase cats dot begin plus I. So that's gonna remove that cat from existence. And yeah, we're good. We're good. So every time it's outside of the screen, it will be removed. Now we can check that by actually commenting this out, and we'll just see if that works. If it pops out of existence. Wow, you'll never be able to dodge that. Yeah, see how they're popping out of existence? We don't want that to happen. That is too fast. Let's say 40 actually. And then like 7. So that's good. We'll keep this. So it's being removed, blah blah blah, set position. The cats are good now. Now we need to make Doge a little smaller. Let's make Doge 0.3. Whoops, 0.3. 0.3. Let's just see if the size is alright. Yeah, that's good. We can just move. Let's move Doge with the mouse, I think. Let's move Doge with the mouse. If mouse, wait, Doge dot set position. X is fine. So Doge dot get position dot x, and then mouse get position window dot y. So that's gonna be good. We can move Doge like this. Now if, let's see, collision, if, make a for loop, cats dot size, if Doge dot get global bounds dot intersects with cats at position I dot get global bounds, that is gonna mean that we have a collision. So that is going to this is gonna screw stuff up. So the cat's gonna be removed. Cats at cats dot erase at position cats dot begin plus I. So it's gonna remove that cat, and we're gonna have one less HP. And yeah, let's do that. Let's do Doge int HP equals 10. Now we have 10 HP, and 10 HP. So HP minus minus, and then we have to break out of this. Actually we don't, because we're not in double for loop, so this should be fine. Let's see if this works. Nope. Whoops, cats dot begin. Okay, so this is gonna remove that cat that collided with us. Boom. And it's gonna remove HP from us. See how this, it's okay. Oh wow. Wow, this is tougher than it looks. You can just cheat. You can just cheat. Yeah, you want to let's fix that as well. Let's do that as well. Doge mouse and then let's do this. If Doge dot get position dot y is larger than window dot get size, size dot y. So if it's larger than get size, minus Doge dot get global bounds dot y, no, dot height. So that means if Doge is below the screen minus its own height, it's just touching the bottom of the screen with its butt, that means yeah, we're gonna do Doge dot get or set position Doge dot get position dot x. So the x is still gonna be whatever it is, and then Doge, and then window dot get size minus size. So we're just gonna make that the position right there, just like that. And then we're gonna have another if statement for the top of the screen. So Doge get position y is less than 0. Doge dot set position 0. All right, so we're not going to be able to go out of the screen. Let's just try that. Yeah, we can't go out of the screen. See, we're good. We're good. So as long as you try to get out of the screen, it won't work. And what you could do as well is you can make in the mouse thingy here, you can make an if statement for this, so it doesn't check this all the time. But still, this is fine. This is a nice fix to it. Let's make an if event dot type event key pressed, and then event dot key dot code equals keyboard escape. We're gonna do window dot close, so we can close it up with escape quickly. Okay, so cats good, collision good, draw, and then HP. In our loop here we're gonna do and HP is greater than 0. So as soon as it hits 0, we're gone. We're dead. All right, let's try that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So that's good. All right. We're good. We're good. Now, how would you see HP? Right? How would you see HP? You can make it some different ways. You can do this. Let's make a simple HP bar. You guys want to do that? This video is kind of long, but we can do it. We can do it. Okay. So rectangle shape HP bar. HP bar dot set good Lord have mercy. HP bar dot set fill color, thanks, color red. All right, HP bar dot set size. So we're gonna do this vector to f, make the x thingy HP multiplied by, say, 50 every HP thing, or 20. Okay, and then make it like 20 big. So if you have 1 HP left, it'll be like a square. So HP times 20, and then 20. Okay, and float, so we don't have to convert that, and float, blah blah blah, and then we're good, and then blah blah blah. And let's see. So that's good. Now HP bar dot set position. Let's put it at a position. Let's put it on, not top left, but kind of in the middle. So let's put it at like 200F and put it at 10F. Okay, we're good. Let me see if this works. Is gonna see if it looks good. Okay, that's kind of weird. We have to draw it out as well. Excuse me, and it's gonna be drawn out last because we'll have UI drawn over everything. Sorry. Window.draw HP bar. boom, and then we have our HP bar right there, and it's gonna be updated when we're gonna update it. And we're gonna update UI. HP bar dot set size. Then we're just gonna copy this, so it's gonna check that every time. Either way, you could do this, or you could update this when you actually take damage. The other one is a little more efficient, like in here, but this will do it every frame. But still, you know what? You can do it any way you like because it's such a small game. Now we have HP. See, it's going down. Let's see if it actually lets us. Boom, you're dead. Bam, we're good. So yeah, there we go. HP is 10 at the beginning, so you can say, let me count how many times that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bam, guys and girls. There you go. You have a Doging game. I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys learned something with textures and stuff, how you load them in and all that stuff. Load a texture, put it on a cat thingy and push back and stuff, and I hope you're good. I hope you like that again, and take care, keep learning, and hell yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.